22nd, 2025, and it is 11:30. It is 12 o'clock, and we're here to discuss comp time reconciliation with the department heads. So we'll start out with P&Z. Looks like we have two on there that have.
Trish and I have
yeah.
more than the one.
We have a comp time list from my department.
She's got a bunch of
So
comp
one thing I
time.
forgot to bring up.
Okay. What we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out
Perfect, thank you.
how we can alleviate this and reduce that comp time.
Okay.
And that's kind of our official process we're going to try to do is try to see how,
Okay.
what you can do to help reduce that as a department head.
Take more time off. It's the finding the time.
Okay.
They're overworked, under-resourced down there, so taking extra days off seems to be a workload deal.
Yeah,
and
workload issue.
so other than, our personal trying to take vacations and trying to take extra days, we push each other to take time off. And
Okay.
I'm my own black kettle, but I push Trish to take time off all the time, and she just wants to work. But so certainly we have some plans. We know we were over, and we have, I'm going to take some extra days off between now and the end of the year to try to get that down.
Okay.
She's got 2 surgeries coming up, and in November and early December, and so she's going to burn a couple of weeks.
Okay.
In the next couple of months, and certainly we can start taking Fridays off, or start taking pick some days to where we're not leaving the department with nobody in it, but we can certainly whittle that down and for the short order, at least get it under the 120. And the comp time, she tends to spend an extra hour here and there, and then we do the meetings every month, and so she spends a little extra time getting prepped for those P&Z meetings, so it's a couple hours every month that she racks up comp time, but she just needs to take more time
same with your building inspector too.
Has James got a bunch of comp time? I don't know that he's got much, or is it just vacation time?
Was it 47?
I don't have him down here.
Okay.
And I would think, because he took a week off in May.
Yeah, I don't have him down here.
I want to say he's taking a couple, 3 different weeks.
That's over 40 hours. Okay.
It shouldn't be over the 120.
So it would be, that's Douglas. That's him.
Oh, Douglas.
Oh, he's got
47.
7.
Oh, it's 47 hours over the 120.
Yeah, we did over 40 hours, just to kind of keep it, because it's 40 hours, right? It's our.
Yes,
Yeah.
And this was as of 9:30, so he could have used some if you.
He just took a week off. Yeah.
So then he'll probably.
Okay.
If he can use
So
that as comp time.
Okay, and as long as we can kind of revisit this, maybe we should revisit this in December.
Yeah.
Come back in and see how we did.
From what I understand, you get. May I?
Yes.
You get one of these. Do you get one of these?
Yeah.
So anything over 40, you need to encourage them to get it used.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Historically, it's been the common, everybody knew it, but nobody did anything about it. So you just took the time when you could, and so that's been the history.
Right.
Totally understand it. I totally understand. The policy is the policy. I don't want to lose the benefit I've been given. Neither does Trish, and I'm sure nobody wants to lose the benefit they've been given. So we'll take some extra time off and try not to affect the department any more than we have to.
Well, and you said the ones that when you have to attend meetings, can you adjust instead of, adjust the hours so she has, are you talking about meetings here or meetings elsewhere?
Well, in particular, the planning and zoning commission meetings are in the evening. And so it's being here to prep before. And
right, but if she could come in that day,
she could come
say
in at
2
10 or 2 or sometime later, and then work later. Yes, that could happen.
Yeah, let's try to accommodate that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on those days we can try to mitigate accruing the extra time. So
right.
we can do some of that.
All right. Sheriff's office.
Yeah,
I know
so
you guys have, you're short-staffed again, so it's gonna be,
yeah, so we got 4 guys that are an issue. One of them was accruing as the SRO at 115 hours, but he's no longer the SRO, so we should be able to start weeding him down. It'll take a while at 115 hours, but so he shouldn't be accruing anymore beyond that. The other ones are all canines, which are a lot harder to mitigate. They get hours every month and they're building up. So to mitigate it, I don't know if we need to look at paying for those hours that they've been training for a while until we get these hours down. And another thing we need to look at is I will make sure from now on that when they are taking time off, it's going for their comp hours. Because I have a feeling a lot of them are utilizing their vacation instead of the comp. And that's why the comp's getting up there. So, yeah, we'll start watching that for these guys. So I'll just every month I'll look at their time sheets and see if they have any vacation that it's not getting used up. And then from there we'll just have to. There's one guy, 255, potentially. He's our traffic guy, so he's not necessarily covering the shifts. So he's the guy that works the grant work stuff, and he potentially could take time off, but he's also been here a long time. He accrues a lot of vacation because he's close to a 20-year employee. So it's just how we're trying to keep up. He's got to take, if he does the extra training every month and accrues comp time, and then accrues 12 hours of vacation a month, we don't canine training. They have to do, he's one of the canine handlers, so.
so they get 15 hours a month.
So I don't know if we need to have another meeting later to discuss potentially paying for a while instead of giving comp time, but we can get that down because it's going to be difficult if he keeps accruing 16 hours a month like that.
Let's see how we're doing with it. This not in the budget to do that. It's not in the budget to do it, but and you have how many are you staffed up with patrol right now? Or do you have patrol?
We're good for right now. We got a guy at academy still, but
Okay. Yeah, that's not in the budget. Okay.
Is the extra training for the canine mandatory?
yes. Yeah, and there's a statute or case law where they have to be given so much time for having
No, I wasn't arguing. I was
yeah, no,
making sure that it's mandatory. Because if it's just extra training because we give it, then perhaps we can approve that.
yeah, no, the dogs are, I can't remember the exact hours every month required for training, but they are required training every month. So.
And then you, when this was all brought up like 3 weeks ago, you guys were going to look at maybe scheduling differently too.
Yeah, I think that had to do more with the shift differential than the comp time.
Okay.
And that's probably going to be a different meeting.
Yeah.
But I do have some ideas to help mitigate that shift differential thing. So.
Let's go on the road.
So the rest of our comp time, I talked about it a lot at our last meeting. If you look at our comp hours, we really have just 2 right now that are over. Those are our only 2 employees in the Marble Creek District. We're working as best we can.
You can see one of the employees, which is our supervisor, is, he's a little over the 120 on the vacation, and he's really probably one of the highest employees at the county with his comp hours. He is taking next week off. We do our best to chip away at it. As fast as he can take it off, he's accruing more. A lot of times I'll look at his timesheets, and in the month, even when we don't have winter call outs, there are still call outs. And so he'll accrue 20, and he'll also use 20. So we're trying to get him there. It was brought up, can we send, I think you had brought it up, Jeff, can we send employees from other districts down? We are going to work on that. Unfortunately, I don't know on these 2 employees if we're going to get those numbers chewed down until spring.
Okay.
Because right now we do have a few employees that are quite high in their vacation. And we have one of our employees up here that's, off for 2 weeks. And so we have people taking large blocks of time off from all of the districts to try to get the numbers down.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I don't have a good solution over the winter time, but in the springtime, we will make sure that any hours that they take come out of the comp. And we'll continue to work on that. I just don't know. I think it's going to be a problem for us in that district that we're going to have to talk about every year until things change financially for us and we can get another body in there.
Get another employee.
Yeah. But, bringing another in the springtime when we have less people taking the time off, we should be able to rotate a few bodies down there and just get some coverage so we can get those guys some time off. They try to take vacation, but, one of the employees has been with the county for close to 20 years, so he accrues his vacation very quickly. So it's kind of that balancing act of, trying to get the hours down, but they're accruing it faster than they can take it off. But overall, we're generally in good positions. And like I said before, all of our employees are very well aware. We talk to them every couple of months that, as far as the vacation hours, they know that they are themselves gambling with anything over 120, because if their employment terms for any reason, whether they become injured, ill, terminated, quit, however that ends, they forfeit anything over 120. So they're aware of that, and we're just working as a group to try to get it down.
Okay.
And this is going to sound awful. And I know that people are going to throw stones at me. But for the good of the county, they need to be taking their comp time versus their vacation time, because their vacation time is a gamble on them. And it frees up us the liability of having to pay out. Now that sounds awful, and I agree. But as management, we have to protect the county. So these hours need to get down. Versus,
I don't think you ever do that at the detriment of the employee, though. And there's been way too much discussion about stuff that's detrimental to the employee to save $1. And
I think at this point, absent it being in a policy, it would be really hard for us to mandate that. It would need to go in a black and white policy, I think, for that.
It is in the policy. You have 90 days to use it.
Well, you have 90 days to use it, but for us to say you are taking your comp versus, you know what I mean, for us to make that choice for them. I don't know. I think it would almost be more functional if it was in a policy, if that was how we were going to move forward, rather than it being almost discretionary. I know it's not discretionary, and I get what you're saying, Laura, and I agree with you. I mean, it is. It is.
It's horrible, and I didn't even want to say it out loud.
If they leave, like I've got a guy with 263 comp hours, if he leaves, we have to cut a check for that. And so, I mean, that's something we have to be mindful of. But, so I don't know that anything's an easy 100% fix for everybody, but just some food for thought.
Well, but the other thing is too, is as supervisors and
we approve their time off, and we approve if they're taking it as comp.
We want to make sure that we get these down.
Yes.
And that's the whole thing, is whatever we can do to do it.
Absolutely.
No, I definitely agree. We got to work on getting it down.
Yeah.
And so let's schedule another meeting for December.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back and we'll see how we've done.
Okay.
See how we've done made any headway. And we've got some good ideas. So
yeah, I think if we can check on it every few months, it wouldn't be a bad thing, just to make sure we're moving all in the right direction. And if we're not, how do we get to where we can move in the right direction? Yeah, I think that's great.
All right.
And there was 4, right? There was one for maintenance too, wasn't there?
Yes.
Yeah, maintenance has 93.
And that's
and
you guys will talk to him and have maybe have Tammy pull that up again, because he did take comp.
He just took a week.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So, and I don't know how he took that, but he should be encouraged
he was
to
off
use
for
the
a week.
comp.
But then on the weekend like this, maybe he should take some days off. But like this weekend, he'll be in here helping out with the blinds.
Right.
So that's kind of one of those.
And that's hence the reason you have 90 days, because we know that many of the people are going to accrue it.
Yeah.
So it's like you accrue 10, use 10, accrue 10, use 10. But now we've just gotten out of control, and we can't get it. I mean, it's going to take a lot of work to get it back down to just the 40 hours versus several hundred. So we need to make sure we've got to do our due diligence and get that down.
Yes.
Because we know that
Agreed.
you're always going to accrue, especially certain people. I mean, your marble, your people, maintenance on the weekend.
Part of the jobs.
Yeah. So
Extra hours are part of the job, but it's hard to get them to get that time off when you're short staffed. But
That's right.
I think when you have it available, you need to sometimes you got to force them to take a day off, and they're just like, I know you're like,
Well,
I have
even a half day off here and a half day out
Yes.
there adds up, and it
Just to chip away at it.
doesn't hurt the department or your fellow employees and that kind of thing. So, plan on taking half a Friday off, and who doesn't want to take an extra day? Everybody loves getting off at noon on Friday, kind of a thing. So you can do that for a few weeks, and you can whittle that down, and then it's not such a detriment to the staff and the resources.
I agree. So Sydney, do you want to put this on the calendar for the second week in December?
Sure.
Okay. Is that fine? Second week in December? We'll come back and we'll see how we did.
Perfect.
All right. Anything further?
Is there donuts for whoever reduces the most?
a little gamble.
I'll just force
interdepartmental-
Darius to take the whole month off.
I guess
Sorry, dude, you're not coming to work. I need my donuts.
Percentage of reduction, you guys have a lot more than I do, so I'm more likely to win.
That's awesome.
It's kind of like a weight loss challenge. Whoever loses the most.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
right.
try to bet Cops Donuts. We'll get real competitive.
You're gonna volunteer some hours.
All right. There's nothing further? Anything further?
No.
Nope. Okay, we're adjourned. Thank you,
All right.
guys.